If ever there was an upside to being in the middle of the desert for me, it is the fact that I get to create some clothes. I have been working on a new skill. This is a judgment-free zone. This is the first time I'm really crocheting a whole pattern from beginning to end. I knew it was going to be time-consuming, but I don't think I realized it was going to be this time-consuming. My fingers are so raw. You guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great week. By this point, you probably already know that I am going to Coachella this year. I'm probably going to post this after the Coachella vlog has already aired. I don't know. But as of this point, while I'm recording, I am 2 weeks away from Coachella. And honestly, I never thought I would do Coachella. I've been here for over 10 years and it never seemed like my thing, going out into the middle of the desert, tons of people. It kind of sounded like a nightmare. But if ever there was anybody that was going to drag me out to the desert, it would be my queen, Lady Gaga. So I'm going with a group of friends for the whole weekend, and I need clothes. The one thing that I know about Coachella that I have seen year after year, all of the pictures, is that people go crazy with the fashion. And if ever there was an upside to being in the middle of the desert for me, it is the fact that I get to create some clothes. So I am 2 weeks out from the festival right now. I have been working on a new skill. As soon as I knew I was going to Coachella, I knew I was going to want to make at least some new pieces of clothing. And the new skill that I have been practicing trying to pick up is crochet. Now, I tried knitting a long time ago. It was not my thing. Crochet, I've been working on it for about a little over a month now, just working on basic crochet patterns. Nothing crazy, so that I can, I'm definitely not a skilled or advanced. I want to take the opportunity to push myself a little bit. So I'm gonna head to either Joann's or Michael's. Joann's is closing. I don't know if it has actually closed yet. I'm so sad about this because it was so convenient for me. We're gonna head over there because everything was crazy on sale. They're going out of business. If they're still open, that's good for me because I can get everything for cheap. If not, I'm gonna have to go all the way over to Michael's. But I'm probably gonna have to get used to that anyway because I don't have another craft store close to me. So we're gonna head over there. We are going to pick out our yarns. We are really going to start attempting this project. I honestly have no idea how this is gonna go because, like I said, I just started. So wish me luck. I'm excited though. I have a lot of ideas for the outfits that I wanna do, and I'm gonna be there for 5 days. So plenty of opportunities to change it up. So let's run over to Joann, Michael's, get this project started. Are they still open? There are a lot of people around. Honestly, I was hoping while I was driving by, I'd see like somebody come in or come out, but there was nobody, even though the parking lot is like full. We're gonna walk up to the door and find one way or another. Let's go. I'll just pretend I'm going to Subway if it's closed, so I don't have to do the embarrassing thing. I just saw the doors open. We're good. Thin and lightweight. Everything's on sale. some options because everything was on sale. I think I want to do like a striped. I really love like dusty rose. I think it's really big right now. I see it in a lot of fashion stuff. So I was gonna do that, and I have a bunch of cream options. I don't exactly even know what pattern I'm doing yet. I've kind of played around with some patterns. So I have some options there. And because I saw this, which is not normally my color, but Charlie XCX is performing on Saturday, and I was like, I could do something fun with this. It is t-shirt yarn. It is really thick and chunky. I think I could have some fun, maybe try a macrame or something like that. I met the sweetest mom and daughter in line who were giving me pointers on crochet. Oh my gosh, so sweet. I am gonna run over to Michael's, however, just in case to see, because Joann's obviously, I mean, didn't have a lot of stock left, a lot of options. So just to see, and then I also need a couple different hooks, which they were completely out of. They also don't know when their closing date is. So at least I know it's not gonna be like right now, just in case I need to get more of that. I think I'm gonna have enough though. Whatever. Let's go to Michael's. I need to figure out what size. I have a couple different crochet hooks now. This is 9mm. I think I have a 3.75. Let's find out. Ooh, soft. Simply soft. Okay, guys, say a prayer. I'm just gonna say this once, and I know I've said it a million times on the channel. This is a judgment-free zone. This is the first time I'm really crocheting a whole pattern from beginning to end. So I'm also learning how to read patterns, which is a bit of a puzzle, but I like a puzzle. So we're figuring it out. I did a little sample to make sure that my tension was going to work, and I think I'm about where I need to be. Tension is kind of the thing that I've been struggling with the most. So fingers crossed. I am going to start with chaining 197, and we're gonna go from there. Here we go. I have to keep count. I wish I had one of those counter things. Am I nervous? Why am I nervous? All right, step one done. I made a chain. Day two. It took me a second to get the hang, get the pattern. This is the first time I'm like really reading patterns. I feel like I got the hang of the different types of stitches, which is what I've been practicing for the last couple weeks, but like actually doing a pattern for the first time is a bit intimidating because it's much bigger, but I am making progress. Look at this thing. I'm proud of myself. This took me a while. I knew this was going to be time consuming, but this is time consuming. I mean, I got this much done on my first, evening. I'm pretty proud of that. I am going to basically just be spending my entire day doing this, seeing how much I can get done, how many of these rows. This first part is all just the same pattern that I'm going up, 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 starting at the base shirt and working my way to right here until I get to the arm areas. And then I kind of have to split off, and then I'll have to figure out how to read that part of the pattern. But for now, I got the hang of it. I'm going to pop on something in the background. I am wearing comfortable clothes. It is gray and cloudy outside, and I'm going to be spending the day crocheting for Coachella. So let's do it. Let's see how far I can get today. I feel like I've been picking up my pace now that I have the hang of it, and now that I know the pattern to follow and I'm not really having to count as much. I can just, I'm just going up. So I think it's going a little bit quicker. It's probably all in my head, but maybe. I don't know. Let's go. Ugh, day 2. Guys, this stuff is time consuming, and I knew it was going to be time consuming, but I don't think I realized it was going to be this time consuming. So I think I'm going to have to slightly adjust my plans. There's one other pattern that I want to try to make. So I have to get through this pattern and another one, which I think is doable. I'm just going to have to keep my head down and keep going. I'm making progress. It's slow progress, but we're getting somewhere. And I have a bunch of stuff ordered. Obviously, these are not the only pieces that I'm going to be wearing at Coachella. I have some other stuff ordered, so fingers crossed those all work out. Otherwise, I'm going to get really down to the deadline, and we're going to figure something else out. I believe in myself, though. My goal for today is to finish at least the body of this shirt. Like, armholes down. If I can get to that point, I think I am going to be good. I think I'm going to be good. All right, let's go. Okay. I'm happy with how it's going. I really am. I like the way it looks. I think I might be slightly nervous on the size. I did a large because I wanted to be oversized, and it didn't look like the pattern itself was meant to be an oversized shirt. But now I'm not so sure. Like, maybe I should have done a medium because it feels like it's going to be really big. I mean, nothing I can do about it now, but I'm going to continue on. I'm going to take a quick break because my fingers are so raw. They're just starting to cramp up, and I think my stitches are getting tighter because of it. So I'm going to take a break because I've been going for days now. Honestly, ends in sight, because as soon as I finish these rows of stitches and then just do this corner here, then the rest of it is all the collars. It's just not big portions. So I'm doing the big stuff first, and then I have to do all the little detail work on it. So that shouldn't take nearly as long as obviously the body of the shirt. And then I think I was looking through my other patterns because time is just ticking away and I don't have a lot of it. And I think the other one that I'm going to still try to get done is more of like a vest type, and it has a lot looser stitching, so I think I have to do a lot less. We'll see where we are with time. It has taken forever to get to this spot, but it's starting to look like something, and I'm starting to get excited. Obviously, I still have to do the collar. I have to do the trim in the front here that's gonna have like the buttonholes. I have to do the arms, have to do the trim at the bottom, but making progress. It is taking so long. I am like, my fingers are numb, but I'm trying to power through because I want to get at least one of these things done. I honestly completely underestimated how long this process was going to take me. I feel pretty confident with what I'm doing now, but it is a slow process. So I'm going to keep powering through because I only have a couple days left. I still hopefully want to do another one. I have a plan for another one, but if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. But I am going to finish this. I am going to finish this. Let's keep going. I think the collar is next, or maybe it's, I don't know. Let's find out. It's a shirt. I am so proud of myself. Now, I'm having, like I knew, it's a little too big. Having some fit issues. Obviously, this is a really baggy shirt, so I'm not gonna be wearing this underneath it either. But I'm having some fit issues here in the shoulders. Obviously, it's a little too wide up here. Obviously it's like rolling. And I need to add the buttons still. But it's a shirt. It took me a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take me. So this is like the only piece that I unfortunately will have gotten done for Coachella, but that's okay because I have a ton of yarn because Joann's was going out of business. So plenty of projects to do for the summer. And actually I found out I really like crocheting. It's fun. It's not as fun when you're like trying to get it done for a specific thing because it takes forever, and when you're trying to like beat a deadline, that's a little bit stressful because it goes really slowly. But for just like a mind-numbing project that just kind of is great for background, I really enjoyed it. Now, I know this is a very basic pattern. I can only learn more skills from here, which is exciting. I think what I'm gonna do first and foremost is I was kind of doing some research on what to do if your project is a little too big. As you can see, it kind of puckers up here. I don't like that. I am going to wash it in hot water first, and I'm gonna look at the size after washing it. Because it's 100% cotton, it's going to shrink, and because it says online that like really tight stuff, especially like single crochets, and most of this is like a double crochet in here, are really going to shrink a lot. So I'm going to wash it with hot water and see where I'm at. And if it shrunk enough there, I will air dry it and let it sit. If not, I will then dry it in the dryer on medium heat. I mean, I don't want to like scorch anything. And then see how far I can get. And if it still has some little fit issues here, I can always, take out the sewing machine and kind of sew it from the inside just so I don't have any of these puckering issues. But that's, I think, my course of action. But I am ecstatic with how it turned out. Obviously, I mean, listen, it's hard to tell with the white shirt on here. It's got the pattern down. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I want to shrink it a little bit, but it's not, I mean, when I was looking at the mirror, it looks better on camera, I think. When I was looking at the mirror, there's definitely some fit issues, and there are some fit issues, but I am so proud of how this turned out. For my first crochet project ever, in like 2 weeks? Come on. All right, I'm gonna wash it. Let's see if we can shrink this thing. People made such a fuss online about being really careful when washing your crochet projects or drying them because they're really gonna shrink. I washed this with hot water and then I put it in the dryer on a delicate cycle. But I mean, it shrank a little bit, but it's honestly, they put the fear of God in me, and I don't know if I necessarily needed it because it is chef's kiss. There's still a little bit of puckering when I put it on underneath the shoulders, but because I don't think I'm going to be buttoning it up, I think I'm going to be wearing it with like a wife beater or something underneath. I think it's good. So, without further ado, here's the reveal in 3, 2, 1.